Hi, hello, and welcome to the library. Sorry, I'm finishing a few things. I hope that you are doing all right. And it's a very hot day, at least it's very hot in here, meaning it's pretty uncomfortable, unbearable. To the point you can see that, I live like in a building where we have like in a courtyard, and you have like a lot of different buildings like on the sides. Everybody has their windows and how do you call that, like the shutters closed because it's too hot, too much sun, very uncomfortable. So yeah, remember to drink, remember to have, things near you to be able to offset the heat. And if you don't suffer from the heat, well, good luck. Well, I mean, good for you, good for you. Okay, I was doing a few things beforehand, and I saw like a few things as well. And especially like there's a manga that will like release in France in about a month approximately. This is a very famous manga, very classic shoujo manga, one of the most important, the one that really launched shonen ai, so like BL. So the poem of the trees and the wind. And so the publisher has started to do like sending the preco for the manga, like 3 weeks before the release, the official release. And you had like somebody like saw like on Vinted that someone bought the manga online, got delivered, and immediately like put the manga on Vinted for like retail price. So basically, literally like reading the manga early and then selling it immediately at like full price. So you can basically read it for free. And before the manga has like officially released, in stores, 3 weeks before the release. And I think it's a situation where second-hand market, I think like it still exists, obviously, but some people are really, really like crazy and trying to abuse the system. And especially when it comes to manga here, like you have a lot of manga that are so expensive. Manga from, I don't know, 15 years ago, because they are basically in what we call arrêt de commercialisation, which is that they are not like printed anymore, out of print. People will sell them like for so much, even if like there's a new version, the new edition of the manga that is accessible right now and that you can buy. And I think like it's really like a problem because I think that reading manga today, if you want to be like within legal bounds, it's really hard. It's really expensive. Yes, you can go to, your local library, but the problem is they don't have everything. They have like most of the, very popular mainstream manga, but for certain titles, they will struggle because it's a little bit too expensive for them, like to buy the manga if nobody is reading them. You can obviously like prompt your libraries to buy certain things, but I don't know. I feel like it's slightly unclear. And so yeah, a lot of people in the shoujose community were kind of, riled up this morning because we saw that, and it's like, what are we even doing? I also saw an article about like the most important hiking app. I'm not a hiker, so I don't really know about it. But the hiking app that is like used the most is starting to use like AI generated content to be able to suggest like some routes. Like you can try to, oh, I want to go faster, so let's not, take the main road or whatever, and let's just, use shortcuts. Or like you can ask the app to go for a more scenic route. And it was very interesting because the article and basically the people that were like rescuing lost hikers were like, this is like criminal intent because AI is hallucinating routes. So basically people will get lost or will die because they use like this AI powered app to get like false information about where they can like walk or not, hike or not. This is crazy. We are at a point where, I don't know, there was also this article about like MIT, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, about like the impact of using AI. And basically they asked, I think like 2 groups of people to use to solve like problems with and without AI. So there's a control group, of course, and so on. And it was very interesting because you can see like through the studies that like a lot of like brain connections were basically severed when people were just relying on AI. And they were amounting like the loss of critical thinking skills, and problem solving skills to like, it's a loss of like 40% if we are conservative. 40%, maybe 30 if you're like really conservative. And people cannot think anymore. And I mean, when you're relying on AI that much, and I think this is very frightening. Obviously, like it's an information that we knew, like we had the intuition for a very long time, but to have like the study that needs to be confirmed maybe with further studies at some point. But having like such a loss, highlighting such a loss, this is very frightening. Okay, that's basically what I saw today, this morning. It's so hot in here, so I don't know, we'll stream and I'll just stop when it's getting a bit crazy. Oh yeah, I know, I also saw something about like cool Japan that I think is worth mentioning like in this particular stream. It was a discussion about like how like shoujo and josei were not that easy to find like in the West, and also how hard it is to watch like Japanese drama. And like people compared that to how easy it is to watch like K-drama. And I think like it's a very important discussion because it is related to what we call cool Japan, which is like this moment where Japanese culture really, really pushed outside of Japan and became a big thing in foreign countries. And I think the discussion is interesting because it is obvious that cool Japan is a thing. I mean, so many things of the 80s and 90s are like from Japan and have reached, collective consciousness to a point where it's literally everywhere. I mean, everybody knows Pokemon. Maybe to a point where it doesn't feel Japanese anymore. And this is something that like Japan did, which is called what am I trying to say? I'm a bit lost. This is something interesting because there's something like in Japanese, cultural production called like mukokuseki, which is basically the fact that characters and most of like the story in Japanese pop culture that will be exported is basically neutral. It is, you don't see like Japanese characters in anime. You see characters that are kind of like nondescript. They are like, they can be like Japanese or westernized. It doesn't really matter. They are neutral. And I think it's because of that that like a lot of things were able to get like to, you know, the very broad audience because everybody could relate to it. I mean, unless, you know, you are not white or Asian, I guess. But at least in Western countries. And even so, even so in South America, that's why like so many, you know, things from, you know, Rumiko Takahashi or like Dragon Ball is so popular. And so there is obviously a Cool Japan that worked a lot. But it is true that when you compare the state of like Japanese pop music to K-pop, yeah, it's very different. Same thing with drama. Nobody knows Japanese drama in the West unless you really watch them like intently and like purposefully, compared to like, I think, Korean drama that you can easily find on Netflix and so on. And for me, the thing is that, well, there are multiple elements here that are interesting. The first thing is that Cool Japan, there's Cool Japan and Cool Japan. Cool Japan in the West is something, but Cool Japan in Asia is something a bit different, because the targeted like audience for the Japanese cultural export, is East Asia and Southeast Asia, and that's why like a lot of people in China, in Taiwan, in Korea, in Vietnam, really enjoyed Japanese drama, and this is still like a big thing. It has influenced a lot of what culture is in East Asia. If you watch like Taiwanese drama like Meteor Garden, very famous drama in Taiwan, this is inspired by a Japanese manga. And if you watch like Jalousie, a Korean drama that was aired in, if I remember correctly, it's like 92. It is like kind of a plagiarization of a very famous Japanese drama, Tokyo Love Story. And we are in this situation where there were like some transnational, I think, like contacts and dissemination of culture from Japan. But because the government never like supported those endeavors like officially, there were no like policies to really like push pop culture outwards. It mostly like felt, you know, into the responsibilities of media channels and companies like private sectors to do that thing. And because of that, when there was like Hallyu, the basically Korean wave, with the support of the government, then Japan got kind of outpaced in terms of soft power to some extent. And people were saying that, you know, Japan is a very, very developed country, very rich country, but at the same time, they have no presence in the international scene. I don't think it's that extreme. Like, Japanese culture is a big thing. I mean, you know, weeb people, there are so many of them. And you can see that like tourism is growing more and more and more in Japan. But the situation is a bit complicated because I think the government is kind of like playing very safe and kind of like on a protectionist, you know, policy. So it's a bit unclear. And well, if you want to know more about that, there's like a very interesting like publication by Nobuko Kawashima from, I think, like 7 years ago in, I think it's like Asian Cultural Waves, something like that. Asian Cultural Flows, Cultural Policies, Creative Industries and Media Consumers. That is kind of like doing a very interesting like investigation of the what, you know, cool Japan was in terms of like economic policies, while trying to like kind of like veer away from the idea that like Japan only has relationship with the West. Like we need to stop like looking at the West as the center of the world, and there are like intra-Asian like flows that are very important, but that people do not know about because it's not their culture, and it's often in languages that they do not understand. So yeah, very interesting. So that's basically what I did this morning. I did a little bit of research, but that I don't think it's I have like any reason to talk about that for now on stream. Anyway, today we'll be playing a little game on the SNES. I mean, it's not the SNES, it's the Super Famicom, because the game has never been localized in English back then. Also, I'll go to the... No, I'll yap first on on the chatting scene before we go, because there are like cutscenes. And I don't want to explain things like other cutscenes, but we'll be playing Marvelous Mo Hitotsu no Takarajima, so another treasure island. So this is a game that was directed by Eiji Aonuma and released in Japan in '96. It's heavily inspired by A Link to the World that was released 5 years ago, but it's more focused on like puzzle resolution, and there's like basically no combat. So Eiji Aonuma, obviously very famous nowadays because he is the mastermind, the helm master behind the modern franchise since Majora's Mask. And this is very interesting to see how he started and how much he wanted to work on something that was close to Zelda free. Most of the team behind Marvelous was veterans from A Link to the Past development team. That's why like so many things are similar. This game has never been released in the West because it came kind of like at the tail end of the life of the Super Famicom / Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and Nintendo felt like it would be a wasted effort to localize it to the West when like most of the task force was basically preparing the arrival of the Nintendo 64. And another thing that is kind of like that played against probably the localization of Marvelous is that Earthbound did kind of poorly. Did slightly poorly in the West in terms of like sales, and this is kind of like a trend with like Earthbound the Mother series, and well, that's why there's a lot of games that we did not get. And hello, Rosenthorn, I hope that you are doing very, very well today, even if it's very hot. So yeah, very interesting game. It has been translated in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. I played it back then with the translation patch. There was an updated translation patch that I did not do back then. And we'll play through this version because it's just a bit more convenient for me. For reasons probably. Like I know that it is... No, not for reasons, it's just because I want it to be in English so you can like follow a little bit. Because the game has been like put in the Nintendo Online on the Switch, but it's only for the Japanese version. So, unfortunately, I cannot play it. I mean, I can play on the Switch, but then you cannot follow what is happening. It is very hot right now. There's even a health warning for the heat wave. I mean, we are like in... Omega, I don't know how you say that in English. Is that like anticyclone as well? Well, anyway, a very, harsh like anticyclone. So most of like Europe is suffering right now. Or maybe you're not in Europe, but I guess so, to be fair, if there's a health warning for that and there's a heat wave. But yeah, so be careful. Remember to drink often. Remember to eat. Even if, it's just a little bit, it's important to eat. Gazpacho and other, cold soups are very good to have something in your stomach while being not too, heavy on you. So yeah, it's kind of unbearable. We'll have the heat wave today and probably during the whole weekend, maybe like on Monday as well. And it will probably flare up again next week. We talked a lot about like climate 2 days ago. And I think it's very important to, take care of ourselves. We are at a point where I think a lot of people need to do breaks and scale back on working earlier and earlier every year. And yeah, I don't have like any good conclusion. It's just let's take care of ourselves, and hopefully we'll pass through that. And feel free to also check up on vulnerable people around you to make sure they are doing all right. I was following things also in Japan, and in Japan every year you have like a lot of issues because the summer is harsher in Japan. Because it's a bit more humid as well. Like they're entering rainy season right now, and it's basically rainy season plus like heat waves with like a lot of localities going over like 35 degrees. And if you live, in the cities, if you are like the middle class, you probably have AC, so you will be like all right. Even though like there are like issues with AC, but this is outside of the scope of this discussion for now. But like a lot of people in Japan do not have like AC, especially in rural areas and stuff like that. And every time you check the news from the Japan Times or whatever other newspaper in Japan, they will talk about like the surplus of deaths during summer, and it's mostly because people did not use AC. Either because like they wanted to save money, which is like understandable, or because they did not have like AC installed in their home. And there's a problem right now in Japan with like a lot of very old buildings that are not isolated properly. So very, very complicated. But anyway, I shouldn't yap about that because we'll never start playing if I start to talk about like climate and whatever. So let me change to the gaming scene, probably. Nothing is showing. This is perfect. I love it. Oh, because this is the wrong one. Very interesting. Also, like, why is it not scaled properly? Very interesting. I'll let the thing run while I'll try to put that properly. Very interesting. So we'll have to stretch the screen a little bit. Okay, so you can read things like Greedy Pirates, Legendary Treasure, The Marvelous, Guarded by Unsolvable Puzzles and Bizarre Creatures. It is Mo Hitotsu no Takarajima, Another Treasure Island, so it is obviously a reference to Treasure Island that I guess most people here know nowadays, hopefully. Not hopefully, like if you don't know it, it's not that bad, but like it's kind of like foundational stories for pirate fiction. So feel free to watch or read one of the numerous adaptation of it, because it's pretty good. I think like the subtitle of the book is A Story for Boys, which is like, understandable because back then we were like very sexist, but it's a good story like for children, obviously Treasure Island. And I think it's, kind of like those nice things that are kind of like fostering an adventurous spirit when you are young. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I should not speak. Okay, this is again like an unofficial translation. So there might be, some mistakes or whatever. I don't know if they have translated all the graphics as well. We'll see. But yeah. I hope that the sound is all right. It should be, but I can try to put like the sound a little bit like louder if necessary. I don't know. Okay. Let's okay, this is the name of the save is the name of the team and not the name of the characters, because we play like set characters. So we should like find a name for the team. It's probably like 4 or 5 characters long. So I don't know, team, I don't know, moon team. I love the moon, probably. Okay. So again, you'll see, I think very quickly that it is indeed, I don't know why it's like trying to, it is very, very, very a Link to the Past inspired, but in a very good way, I think. Like my memories of the game is that it's very good. And then there's just the ending where it's like a bit cumbersome. I am glad you came, Winky. Today is your 16th birthday. I can hardly believe how much you've grown. Time passes by so quickly. This is true. Listen up. For generations, the monkeys of this island have guarded the secret. Today, this great responsibility shall be passed on to you. Take these 3 keys. Interesting. Have you seen the ancient ship on this island? That ship and these keys have a strong connection. These keys unlock the secret of this island, but more than that, they have the power to change the lives of those who hold them. Winky, you must find humans who are worthy of these keys. Very good. Ah yes, Pluck. Are you here, Pluck? So our companions, kind of like foreshadowing our companions. Pluck will aid you in your task. You two must work together to protect the keys. Oh, something is happening. I won't... we played Soleil, I did not dub like the cow. I will not dub the sounds of like the monkey sounds. Bad news, humans have come to capture us. Oh no, the pirates. You must escape, Elder. They've come for the keys. Winky, Pluck, I'm counting on you. So you know that it's kind of similar in like Treasure Island, where you have Jim that is kind of like working with and against like different factions for the treasure. But I won't spoil too much if you haven't read or seen like Treasure Island. What are you doing? Hurry, you need to get out of here too. What a dunce. Okay. So this is not who we are playing. Chapter 1. Island Summer Camp. I don't know why my screen is kind of like changing dimensions, like resolution every time, but whatever. Fishing team, head to the lake and be careful. Next is Moon team. First we have the ever-energetic Dion. He is a bit crazy. You look raring to go. Next is Max, the portly fellow. Oh, I can play. I think like it would be even easier for me to... Wait, let me do something. I think I can do something that is a bit more convenient for me. And I can play like on OBS, because OBS has like fixed resolution, obviously. I still need you to be there probably. Yeah, I'll put you there. Oh my, shocking. And lastly, Jack, the beanstalk. The kind of like the nerd, obviously. Well, that's everyone. Now I'll pick the team leader. Is it okay if I make the leader for now? Okay, then as a leader, you get to wear this, like the hat, the leader hat. The other people, you're not worthy and you will suffer from the heat. You can change the leader with R. So decide among yourselves who should lead, which is kind of like the point of the game. This is very similar to, if you know, on like a similar game on the Super Nintendo, there's like Lost Viking, which is like a platformer puzzle games when you need to alternate between like 3 characters that have like, you know, specific abilities to solve the puzzles, and it's kind of the same thing in here. Be sure you record everything you've done in the journal. If you forget and get into a mess, don't say I didn't warn you. Very pretty. Alright, Moon Team, now to inform you of your duties. You need to find 6 pieces of firewood and take them to Dorothy in tent number 3 so that she can make lunch. Also, there are lots of pretty rocks on this island. They are called luck rocks, and I like them a lot. That's all I have to say. If you'd like, you can press A on the panel for details. Okay, so she's kind of like a bit crazy, right? You can... That tickles. Okay, so that's the big mechanic of Marvelous. It's very inspired by Japanese adventure games, what we call ADV games. And those games were kind of like some sort of like precursors to, like, you know, the modern point and clicks, in the sense that you basically have either like a contextual menu where you can like select, you know, things to do, like actions, the same way, for example, like if you played Ace Attorney, this is basically that. And then you have like this examine like button which allows you to check things on the screen. And this is how people used to play like Japanese point and clicks, and those were big things on consoles, those adventure games, because point and clicks in the West mostly developed from computer gaming, right? In Japan, it was like both computer gaming and console gaming. So you will find like those menus a lot. And there has been like some sort of like revival of like this type of gameplay in the past few years with game like, well, the, you know, port of Famicom Tante Club, the 2 original games from, you know, 30 plus years ago, 35 years ago, and there has been like the sequel of it, Emio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Tante Club, the Smiling Man, which is a very, very good game, and it is utilizing this system of like ADV menu, command, whatever you want to call it. And we see many other games that are kind of like going back into that. A lot of like mystery games, because Japan loves detective fiction to a point where it's probably the most, you know, vivid detective fiction country in the world in terms of sheer amount of things that are released like every month. And they're like kind of pushing things very far to the point where Detective Conan is like one of the most important, you know, series in Japan in general. So yeah, it's like A Link to the Past, but with this ADV system. I don't think we need to do anything in here, so we can probably just do the mission for her. So the thing is that the party, I think it's L to... Oh yeah, because I have like very, very interesting. I need to do some changes probably, because in terms of hotkeys, I'm probably saving... wait, where's my save button? Save state. Yeah, you cannot be in here because it will like conflict with other things. I don't know why. Wait, give me 2 seconds. It's a bit weird. Okay, save. Probably it's better now. So it's a game, I think. There's like the menu of like the different characters. I don't know, because you can pass the hat like this, and the leader will be different every time. But if you do not like press on Y, they will stay like the other characters will basically stay idle. So you need like to regroup every time you're changing like your leader, which is kind of like the criticism that the game faced back then. It like you have a lot of very weird menuing or inputs to do for simple things. But yeah, there's a hole in the side of this tent. Why is there a hole? And you can see that this is kind of like very, interesting adventure, kind of like detective aspect. For now, we'll put probably Dion as the leader. Let's regroup and we'll try to check. So we need to collect like firewood. So 1 firewood. It's 1 piece of firewood. We have like different tents, obviously. You are back. You just had to deal with the spider situation. I mean, I think like a lot of people right now are dealing with spider situations. But yeah, and this is a lucky rock. So we'll try to collect as much as we can, but I don't think it is necessary. So yeah. What did you do to the spider? Is the spider like... is the spider dead? Or did you just put the spider outside? Okay, so 2 pieces of... talking my partner through the spider situation. I see. Okay, the water is pretty deep here, so be careful. Did you know that when you want to look at things that are far away, you can press A and move the cursor to what you want to check, and press A to check it? So, am I... Well, you say to do that, but it's not doing it. You can press A and move the cursor to what you want to check, and then press A to check it. What do you mean? I'm pressing A again, but it... I wonder what he'll pull up. I don't see any fish around here. So this is probably... finding firewood. Our leader is a fishing freak, but he has never caught a fish before. It is a very dire situation for the arachnophobe. I mean, yes, I do understand, to be fair, like, I don't mind spiders, but when they are like big, I'm like, oh, it will be annoying. But to be fair, spiders, I think I'm fine with them. What I really don't like is kind of like the more slimy insects. Like if you have like, I don't know, caterpillars, things like that, I'm like, oh, I can deal with it, but I will not be happy, probably. A fishing freak, but he has caught no fish. Most of the Final Fantasy XIV fishing main. What? Oh, okay, so that's what they mean. Pre-exoskeleton, exactly. Have you ever looked underwater? It's amazing. Since we've come all the way to camp, we gotta have fun. I'm glad I secretly brought these swimming goggles. I'm the only one who can enjoy this truly amazing experience. I mean, +2, but also, like, I know that a lot of people know how to open their eyes underwater. This is, like, impossible for me. I just can't do it. But I say that it has been a very long time since I've been swimming. in general. Very interesting. You just lost your goggles. You just lost your goggles. Are you proud of yourself? And you just gave up. You just gave up. Like that. You're not even trying to, find them. Very interesting. So can we fish the goggles? Probably. If you make any loud noises, you'll scare the fish away. I mean, it's literally the sea right now. Can't take these summer campers anywhere. +2. Move like a ninja. A bite. Oh my god. 1 exclamation mark bite. Small fish. This is a big one. No, it's not. It would be like 2 or 3 exclamation marks if it was a big one. By the way, I've been working on like the video on fishing. It's coming together. I swear I'm cooking something. See you in September, October for like the video, the 20-minute video on fishing in Final Fantasy and other games. So I guess we probably want to have Max as the leader here. October of next year? I hope not. I hope not, because like I want this video to be released as soon as I can. The thing is, I'm also waiting like for the next model to really like, record the video. I think I can do it with my current model, but I think my next model will be like very, very nice. And so I'm kind of waiting on that for, the more intensive things. Pull on 3. Oh my god, there was like a kind of bait. Somebody is kind of like knocking at my door, but like kind of like crashing into my door. We got the swimming goggles. You can use them with the B to see underwater. Oh, so we are not even like giving the goggles back to the kid. It's like you lost your goggles in the sea. It's not they are not like your goggles anymore. I'm just stealing them. I thought it was gonna be the big one. I don't know. To use the goggles, open the menu with start and equip them. I think the translation is quite good. The waiting room. I mean, we will be waiting for quite a while. I think like the real production of like the model will not start until probably like August. So this is a long waiting room, but I'll see if I have things I can share. But I'm not sure I can. Like I've been talking to the artist a little bit, and the artist was like, I will do like a sketch so we can like discuss about things probably like beginning of next month. But this sketch, I do not know if I will be able to show it. I could kind of like show the what do I want to say, the concept document that I have, so you can like kind of like feel the ideas that I have in my head, but I don't think it's that interesting either. I don't know. That's fair, honestly. I mean, this is like their call. I mean, it's literally what the artists decide. I have like no say in this, and obviously I would like to be able to share like a few things in the weeks that precede the model delivery. But I'm not like, pushing for any material, because I understand that the artists want to keep things under wrap, until like a certain point. So I'll discuss with the artist and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so you can see on the bottom left that there are like achievements that are popping. It's because I'm playing with like Beast Oak and Retro achievement, but don't worry about that. Okay, I don't know. There's probably nothing. I mean, we can try to go like And oh, it's Max has the goggles. So if I want to, and then it's like B to C underwater, but we are not underwater, so it serves no purpose for now. Okay, interesting. Let's play Dion again. He's just fishing like drunk. +2. +2. I mean, fishing is not that easy, I believe. I remember that I did a little bit of fishing when I was young. Interesting. The mouse must have gone in through here. But like, it was like with my class, and I think it was kind of a cooked activity because you need to supervise like children fishing, and for most of them, like for the first time, because we were, I grew up in a city, and you don't have like enough people to teach them. And I think like it's very frustrating also like for children to fish because you cannot really do anything. And I think it's very different from, oh, I'm with, I don't know, some friends or my parents and we are fishing. But while, my parents are like sitting on the riverside or whatever and fishing, you as a child can go and play. And then you come back when you want to fish a little bit and spend time with your parents. But fishing in some sort of like class activity, I don't know. Very interesting the way it's like worded. It very much feels like detective games. Oh, because it's fleeing, no? Wait. If we do... Let me cook something. Let me cook something, probably. If I put you here, we change character. You go here, we change character. And Max is kind of like... She's crazy. Poor teacher. Poor teacher. And I'm pushing you here. My impression of fishing is that it's very interesting, a combination of patience, skill, and a whole lot of knowledge, which is like yes, exactly. And I think like when you start as, a young teenager, and especially with people around you that know how to fish and are kind of like, you can like go with them to still have the adrenaline of fishing without even fishing yourself, just by watching them, then I think it's easier to get into fishing. But then, as a child, patience, skill, and a lot of knowledge is basically all the things that you don't have. So it really feels like fishing for, us people that have lived in the city. It's only a hobby that you can really get into if you have like, your parents, your uncle, aunt fishing, or if you are an adult and you want to get out of the city and you want to do, I don't know, I decided that I want to fish for, some obscure reason, and then I try to fish and I'm having a lot of fun, and that's how like I'm getting into the hobby, like we saw in like Negative Positive Angler. But I do think that nowadays it's not that easy of a hobby to get into, especially because it's expensive, right? Like fishing, I don't think like... Probably you can find like roads that are pretty cheap, or you can rent them in, a place, sort of like fishing park or whatever, that is monitored and managed by an association or a company or whatever. But is fishing like... that accessible to people? I don't know. But maybe it's the situation with all the hobbies, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trapped, don't lay a finger on me. Don't pull there. Oh, we can literally... What are we doing? This is like animal abuse right now. If you yank it so fast, it doesn't hurt. So I need to yank it like slower. In terms of upfront cost, fishing doesn't seem that bad compared to something like music or gaming for that matter. I will say gaming probably it has changed because of mobile gaming, right? But I do agree with you. Music, 100%. 100%. I mean, there's a lot of people that get into music by like composing immediately. They do like, you know, composition like on their computer. And I think it's like a very valid way to get into music and a very good way to get into music. But yeah, I mean, it's like sports in general, like it's not that expensive, but some of them are. And I don't know if fishing like fits within like the expensive hobbies. Like I remember when I was doing some, you know, if you do fencing, for example, you will rent your equipment. Maybe if you really get into it, you will be able to buy like maybe your épée, your foil or whatever you're using your fencing with, because you want it to be yours. But the equipment, the rest of the equipment, like the mask and the outfit, it's something that you rent. But how like is like crowns converting to euros? Isn't it something like divide by like 5 to get like, no, not by 5, but by no, it's by 5, right? You divide by 5 to get euro, or am I mistaken? It's a bit inconvenient for me to check like right now. If you can check like and tell me like the rate, the exchange rate between like. Okay, so it's 7.5. It's 7.5, not 5. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Poor mouse, by the way. Poor mouse. By the way, I'll never prank anyone again. Hello, teacher. Thank you. It seems the mouse won't bother me anymore. Yeah, to finish on the discussion about like cost, it's like, yeah, you can rent your equipment and probably it will be alright because you rent it like for a year. And I think it's the same thing if you do kendo, it's the same thing if you do like a lot of martial arts. If you do martial arts, most of the time you will, you know, have to rent your uniform, probably. But that's basically it. But there are some sports that might be more expensive. I mean, obviously, like, if you do, you know, horse riding, yeah, okay, it will be expensive. But like you're already, you know, in the top bourgeois category if your sport is like riding a horse. And then there are some sports that are like easier to get to some extent. I think like football, you just need to have like some good, you know, shoes. Probably you rent them as well because they're custom shoes for like, you know, football field. If you play volleyball, probably like it doesn't cost much. Let's say 200 euros for rod and the reel combined, maybe a bit more. I mean, yes, but you can rent them, right? You can also like be like, oh, it's not the same thing, but like it's, oh, I want to fish, you know, at this place, and I just go, once every 2 weeks, something like that. And I know that like the cost of buying the rod is too much in comparison, with regards to the amount of fishing that I do. So you just go to the location you want to fish, and then there are like some sort of like associations or companies that are set up there, and you can rent your rod there. But it means that you need to fish like in very, specific locations, and you don't have the freedom of being like, oh, I'll just go in this specific, river and I can fish there. But at the same time, there's also the question of like, do your country has like regulation on fishing? Do you need a permit to be able to fish or not? And do you need a national permit, or do you need like a permit for certain, areas? We talked about that like when we talked about Japan. In Japan, like the fishing areas are monitored by a specific local association, and you get like a permit for every one of them. So it's like, oh, I can like go to this, prefectural association, and I can either buy a permit for this leg of the river, or I can maybe buy, I don't know, for the entire river or the entire prefecture. I don't really know how it works. And so if you go through those associations, through those groups, probably you're like, you can fish for, less money, and it's a maybe better way to get used to fishing, and then you start to get your equipment, which is because you kind of mentioned music as well. It's kind of what people are doing with her scarf. Literally her scarf. Look at this and remember me. A matching scarf. Literally. Literally the teacher's pet. It's just a national permit here. Yeah. So I wanted to say, you mentioned like music as well. I think like I would, if people want to get into music, like playing an instrument, rent it. Go like to a music shop, a music store, rent your instrument. If you play piano, I think it's kind of cooked. I think you're kind of cooked here, and there's nothing you can really do. So it's either like go to like a music school and just practice there, because at least here, a lot of town hall or cities in general, they have like some sort of publicly funded like music classes where it's not that expensive. You go there, and there are like also some piano that are accessible for practice. So for piano, you could go there and then you practice there, or you like buy some sort of like, electronic keyboard with like the feeling of the right feeling for the keys. But that is still like a bit expensive. I think you can get something like viable for probably, I don't know nowadays, 400 euros. But yeah, I really want to get into pipe organ playing. I mean, to be fair, have you met someone like that? Like, I think if you want to get into pipe organ, you're already, a pianist, and you kind of like discovered that through one of your class in conservatory or whatever, and then you get into pipe organ as well. But yeah, else you can try to go into, churches, and you ask politely if you can like play on the pipe organ. I don't know. But probably if you are serious about that, you already have like a background in piano, like a good background in piano. And it means that you can probably have like contacts that can help you, help you play on a pipe organ. The city will be thrilled. I mean, that's the cost, you know, of good music. You need to practice. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we got like the scarf. Do we need to? No, there's nothing in here that we can do. Because we know that like this is the girls' tent. Oh, only one person can go there. It will be Jack. Oh, it's literally the girls' tent. Do you find all the firewood yet? Idolatry of girl power team have offered to make food for you peons, +2. But I cannot do it if you won't bring me firewood. Tomatoes. We immediately started talking about fishing, so I didn't catch what we were playing today. Well, we're playing Marvelous, which is kind of like a Link to the Past, you know, inspired game, but it's mostly like puzzle, and you have like this mechanic where you can like investigate with some sort of like cursor to check what is on the screen. But I think like the game will be like clear enough by itself. We should find, sounds very Miyabi coded. I mean, adventure games, yeah. I kind of want to play some investigation games. Also, maybe we'll play like Portopia at some point. But I need to check like how, you know, feasible it is. What? Let's use teamwork. When it is too big a job for one person, gather your team around and use teamwork. That won't work. Very interesting. But who are you? It is something written on the blackboard. Stumped, see an interrogation, a question mark, action, remember, use a. What the? But who are you though? Who are you exactly? I don't know. Yeah, I want to play Portopia. Portopia, I know the game very well. The sequel, Hokkaido Renzoku Satsujin Shiken. So the serial, you know, murders in Hokkaido, which is like the sequel of Portopia. I've done it only once, and I don't know it too much. And there has been like a remake a few months ago, maybe last year. But I can't remember when exactly. Was it during the summer? I don't know. And those games are important because, well, literally, it's the person that made like Dragon Quest. Before making Dragon Quest, he was like, yeah, I will do like the most influential investigation game that existed. And I will like create an entire genre of video games by myself. And I kind of want to play those games on stream because nowadays I think they tend to be like a little bit more known, but it's still kind of like unclear. And that would be like a good idea to make people discover new games. What happened next is a surprise. It's not like the item will disappear or anything. Item. Do you want me to put like a rock? Five? This box multiplies luck rocks. Literally a bank. Literally what you have when you're a rich person and you can just like invest. and get like some insane amount of money back. Although the payoff is very insane. You get like 5 times your investment. This does not exist in real life. This is what they called a miracle, +2. If you can do this, then you're an item master. I am an item master. I will study to become an item master. Okay, probably there's nothing here to do. We can talk. Are you using this? You can find out a lot of things by using it. Yeah, the investigation button, very well. We need, again, to like call... Oh, the party will not come if we're not in the same screen. Time to wake up, boys. Wait, you need to literally get near me. Okay. I don't know. Let's go there. There are like shoes under the water. They still look pretty new. What a waste. Maybe we should help. We should help ourselves to them. If you don't go underwater, you can't reach the shoes, but it looks like the water will hurt your eyes. But we can do that, they show, because like you use Max. Max has the thingy. So can you go there? Okay. And so no B, and we can go there, get the shoes. Perfect. Let's try them out. You can't? Okay, we need to... I see. Let's get our team back. And we'll talk like to the boys that are up there. Ah, crap, what should I do? We were supposed to be in charge of fishing, but goalkeeper Jim took our hook and won't give it back. Jim, like in the original stories. It's even supposed to be helping us. Man, if we can't get some fish, Dorothy is gonna hate us. I'm pretty weak against forceful women. I'm pretty weak against forceful women. I'm pretty weak against forceful women. I mean, I am too. Probably. Yeah. I get. So we kind of want to find a hook as well at some point. Let's continue and explore that way. Because right now, they're literally like blocking the path to this like firewood. We cannot find wood because they are just too like lazy to like stand up and give us like the firewood. So goalkeepers, we'll have to like play some sort of like, you know, football minigame, I guess, but there was like a thing also here that flowed. Was it like a cycle? Oh, I can do it. Oh, I can't. Oh, it did. It's just I need to. Okay, perfect. Very interesting. Okay, so let's follow the road. We can't go there. And this path is... This is a suspicious boulder. I mean, there's like literally, you know, a skull in there. I think we could lift it if we work together. If we lift from both sides of the boulder, maybe we can move it. But from both sides, it's not possible. Put 1 on top, 2 on bottom, and hit teamwork. It is the only way. So this is not something that we can do for now. Okay, so maybe we should just go in the cave. Hello. What are you doing in here? Moon team, great timing. We were putting water in this pot. But we put too much now. We put too much and now we can't move it. We need your help. All three of you need to gather around and take our spots. Once you're all in position, push A on... What is this trap? I feel like there's a trap in here. Okay, well, let's do this, let's change that, this, you, there, and then we can use teamwork. Can it be moved? They said to position ourselves equally around the pot. Teamwork. Oh, I need to mash. This is my favorite thing in video games. Have the water splashed out. I mean, literally, if it was like a matter of like removing water, you could just use your hands, right? And just like, you know, cup the water out of the pot. Are they... I think kids are maybe like a bit silly sometimes. Okay, we got some firewood. Let's assemble the team, and I think we're done in here, so probably we can try to do something else. My problem is that, do we need to... Okay, where's the goalkeeper? Where is the goalkeeper? Are you here? We know we can go that way, so... You found firewood. Do not enter. This is a do not enter sign. Pitfall ahead. Probably we don't want to do it right now. I don't know. The Super Nintendo, Super Famicom is probably my favorite console because I love the color palette so much. I love what you can do with like 16-bit. And yeah, I don't know. I love also those type of games. I think it's a very, you know, nice, relaxing game. More on the exploration. I don't know. I like it. Why is there a door here? Not now, I think. Okay, but where is Jim? Can you tell me where Jim is? And won't give it back. He's even supposed... But where is Jim? Can I ask like another kid? If you walk around them, they should dry out. Oh, you're about the... After you get the fish hook back from Jim, show it to our leader. But where is Jim? Where is Jim? Leader. I mean... There's nothing here. Do I need to go the other way? I don't know. Very interesting how it's a very minimalist soundtrack also. Because we can't go there, or can we? No, they are like doing literally nothing in here. Where is Jim? Why do I play football? I am somewhat of a football enjoyer. I mean, you know, kind of casually, but I played a lot of football when I was younger. And I used to watch football also like a little bit. Yeah, there's a pitfall here. We can't do anything. Dudum. We can't sprint, by the way. By the way, can we like... Because in this direction, there's nothing, no? There's this, but we can't reach it for now. Because we want to fall from like those higher ledges. There's nothing in here, and in there, it's not possible to push the boulder, so I don't understand where we need to go to find Jim. Where you... Again, who is Jim? Who is Jim? Are you like one of you? I'm pooped. You really save our skins. Sing a song. I am so hungry and feed me. Oh, and now we have like a soundtrack. The sound of the waves also. This is such like an interesting summer game. A bite. You cannot fish. We know you cannot fish. I'm lost. This is the moment where I need to like open a walkthrough. Open like my game facts walkthrough. Okay, let me check. Else we'll be like stuck in here for like 2.5 years, which is not exactly the point of today. Okay, Marvelous Treasure Island game fact. There should be like someone that has written a guide for the game, right? My game facts heroes. Oh, you have even put the map. Interesting, but is it a map where we see where the people are? If so, I can try to find like where Jim is, but... Oh, I see, I was a bit dumb. Okay. Let me get back into it. I was slightly blind. So we go there. And it's literally here. Wait, and we saw them. We saw you before. Are you Jimmy is the goalkeeper, right? A dorky hat. Did you suck up to the teacher for it? Camping is so stupid. I cannot stand it. You. Why do I have to be in charge of fishing? That teach makes me so mad. Oh my god, what a brat. Isn't there anyone who is on my level? I want the ball. Give me the ball. We're doing a penalty kick shootout. Want to challenge Jim? The rules are simple. Kick the ball into the tent over there. If you can do it, we'll give you a prize. How about it? I'm in. Wait. You can't say that. You cannot say that on this stream. Because like Max has literally everything. Okay, Max will shoot. Trust. Are you okay? Yes. Look carefully at Jim's movement and hit B to kick in. Make sure to equip the soccer shoes first. Very interesting. So I have to... Can I bait you? No, he will stop it. He will stop it. How do I... How can I feint you? Oh no, I see. We need to be devious. We need to be literally like the worst people of all time. Just... Or do I just change this between like you and you? That's how we play football. Just, bring the goalkeeper, you kind of like kidnap the goalkeeper and you put him like in the corner spot, and then you shoot. Jim is cooking up a new game. I don't want to know. So we have the... Nice work. You are the first to ever beat my iron guard. A man doesn't go back on his word. This is all I have. Oh, so it's Jack is the one that will take the... Okay, I see. Circumstances. Thank you. The fishing hook. It has a feather for bait. Does it work? Get in the tent. What are they doing in the tent? Come and see. Papa Jim's Don't Be Unlucky game. Papa Jim? A lucky man will soon be a rich man. It is okay to do this. If Miss Gina finds out, literally you're making like a casino in summer camp. Everyone is a winner. I already got bored of soccer and now I'm running Jim's Don't Be Unlucky game. So what are they? Okay. One play costs 1 luck rock. But if we win, we can literally like gain... We can literally gain like 20. But I don't think I should like encourage... I don't think I can encourage gambling behavior in this particular stream. So let's not do this. Let's just go back and get like the... I don't know what they were hiding, like firewood, yeah, just firewood. And use it with the A button. If we combine that with this rod, a fishing rod, and you can have it. So we are basically doing the work for everyone in here. Nobody's fishing. Aren't you guys on fishing duty? Actually, I've never fished before in my life. Sorry, but could you get some fish for us? And you are reaping all the rewards. To be fair, I was not expecting me to be roped into like a fishing minigame today. That was not on my plan. But this is a Japanese game, I should know better. Of course there's a fishing section. Oh, you need to fish literally by like... I see how it works. So you stay your hand. But how do they... Oh, you pull back with... Okay, I see. So you pull back with the D-pad. This is not a bad system, I will say. So we have to go like kind of slow, right? Although it's a D-pad, so there's like only so much I can do. Okay, one fish. This is one fish. Sweet skills. I'll take that. You're just stealing what I'm doing. But I do understand. This is like, I do it for the love of the fish, you know, the love of fishing. Oh, really? I love fishing. I love fishing. I don't know, I don't mind fishing when it's like just a mini game that is kind of, you know, not too long. Okay, so that should be enough, right? We don't need to fish all... Yeah. All done. This is a Nintendo game. Only 3 fish. I need my team with me, by the way. Did you just jump in here? The AI is a bit crazy. Can you come? Okay. Oh, so this is like where we need like 2 people on... okay, so I'll put just Max on the other side, right? That should be enough. So now we can teamwork. Get on free side. Okay, free side. This is the only way. So teamwork. And the mashing minigame. I need to play some Mario Party Jamboree again, like... Did she... Shouldn't you be in... Let me check. I mean... Okay, including mine, we have 6. We are not completely useless after all. Not completely. Keep on lazing around till I finish my special lunch. I'm so busy. She rubs me the wrong way. No, I think it's okay. Boom! But who are you, little monkey? Go to the tree's shadow. They are coming. The bad men are coming. Parrots? Is it all you have to say? Okay, it seems it's all you have to say. Maybe? I don't know. Can we, by the way, can we use this? Oh, we can bring home. It's incredible. Bankers, the bankers, they are here for my loan. Don't give them anything. Do not give them anything. Okay. So can we... I don't think we can... Well, you... Where... Eh? But the monkey doesn't want to come with us, so it's like a bit weird, no? The tree shadow. The tree's shadow. The tree's shadow. Okay, but where? But where actually? We know that we can't go here. So why am I going there? I don't know. Is it like... Where is the tree's shadow? This is not here. This is like the dens of the gamblers. So not where we want to go. I don't know. They are vibing. Everyone is vibing in here. Except us, because we're working and we're trying to save like a monkey. Return to monkey. I don't know. I don't know where we should go. Let me check. Let me. I don't understand why they are not moving. I'm lost. Okay. Oh, wait, what? So they want to like hide? Just here? Oh, okay, I see. Return to monkey, I never left. What do you mean? +2. Okay, I don't understand why the trigger did not work. Oh, because you really need to be in the corner of the... Are you pirates? Why are you so small? I mean, I have nothing against small people, but... You're like really small for pirates. Follow me. I'll follow you. Can I fish that? It's too high. It's too high. It doesn't want to go over the... Interesting. It's a large post. It might fall if you pull it from above. If you pull it from above? I don't know. Let's follow the monkey. It's a sign. Can we read? It looks like a map of this island. Impressive. The bottom is the lake by our camp. The island is bigger than I thought. Yeah, we want to go to the boat, right? Oh, and that's how you can like open the thingy probably? How strange, how quaint. But it's in the ground, right? I cannot use it. Why is there a door? Later. We don't need to do this for now. Let's just follow the monkey into the boat. It's a ship. How did it get here? Okay. Okay. Very intriguing. Interesting music as well. There's something in here. I cannot get it. It's like too high. There's some way to knock it down. A treasure chest. Maybe something special is needed. I don't know, something is inside and we need a key. It's like... Okay. Well, ship exploration might be also like a big thing, so... And thank God we can understand like monkey speech. Do you need something? Save them. Bad men locked them in. The three of you must work together to move it. Are you talking about that? This box is blocking the exit. Okay, so can we teamwork and pull from north? Let's combine our power. Yay! Oh, it really much feels like the Lost Vikings. And to be fair, I think we don't have enough games like that. There are, I think, how is it called? Like those Western platformer action games, like where you would play like several characters that have different skills. Trine, I think, right? But I don't think it's as, you know, enjoyable as Marvelous, because Marvelous has this very nice, I think, adventure exploration vibe to it. Thank you, nice boys. Good boys. I'll give you what they were after. Wait! Are you seriously giving those keys to these kids? I believe they're all good kids. I mean, I think we are. Thank you. Some kind of weird keys from the monkey. Their colors match our clothing, strangely enough. What do these keys open? Oh, so yes, you need like to use the right character for every box that we find. Bye-bye. What a nuisance. I am the troubleshooter. Plug, if you get stuck, blow your whistle and talk to me with A. I'll give you a hint for a price, so a lucky rock, I guess. There's like something in here. Blue, so with Jack. A treasure chest. So I use item, and I can use my blue key. It opened. Drum shoes. So I can like switch to like the drum boots. Oh, yeah, very interesting. Okay, and we came from here. There's nothing in this room. Wait, I can see like there's something in... I guess I can like jump from... Why did I saw that? Oh, it's literally what happens in Zelda. Was it like Phantom Hourglass? Very funny. Something is written here. I don't know. I don't know math. I don't know what it means. Okay, but what do we need this number for? Do we have something that we can like... Is it a code for something special? Oh, there's something here as well. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. E. E. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And there's nothing more in here. I love investigating. Okay. Oh, there's something in here. Numbers are written here. One, 2, 3, 5, 8. But then wait, because it's 13, so I don't understand. Oh no, it works. What? It doesn't work. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. It was 8. 8 plus 8 minus 3. 8 plus 8 minus 3. E. Because we have like 13 from like the thing that was like... One, 2... Or is it 12? 8 plus 8 minus 3 equal 13. But what do I do with like 13? Is it changing it? Huh. I don't see the vision. Let me check what was there again. Very interesting animation when he's jumping. Yes, 8 plus 8 minus 3. So like 13. And what then? The answer is simple. I know. I know. And there's this like poster here. I don't... 13. Do you need to... Because strangely enough, the answer is simple, but so am I. Oh, I mean, like, I feel lost right here. Do you need to subtract like 13 or like to remove like those numbers from the code? 3, 5, 8. I feel like I'm missing something. I think that there's like another... There's another hint that I'm missing. I don't see the connection. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And 13. But what am I doing with 13? One, two, three, five, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. I don't know. I literally don't know. I literally don't know. Wait. Because 13 doesn't work, right? Well, it gives me like this, but... So, okay. So this is not... okay, there's something I'm missing here. There's something I'm missing here. This is probably the code to enter. But there's an additional step we need to do. Let's try to explore like maybe like the boat a bit more. Okay, there's a poster on the right here. Something is written in here. 1, 4, 3, 6. One, 4, 3, 6. 1, 4, 3, 6. One, 4, 3, 6. The lights are open, but I mean, are on, but it makes no sense. Was it the first step? Do I need to enter like one? One, 2, 3, 5, 8. This is opening like the door a little bit, but not entirely. So there's something wrong with this code. And I just don't know why. I just don't know what. So maybe we should try to open the box that we saw like previously. Is there another poster in here? Yes. Noses, bird legs, ant legs, spider legs. Noses 1. Bird legs 2. Wait, what do you mean? Bird legs, ant legs? Spider legs. I mean... 1, 2, 6, 8, possibly. Oh, this is too far. Oh, it's still too much. You can open this at the very least. Item, red key. Cling. The dash shoes. Okay, so everyone has their own... Oh, and I guess like if I dash like into you... Yeah, okay. So this is kind of like the Pegasus like shoes from A Link to the Past. And there's literally... Okay, so the code is probably that. Probably that. Trust. And the lights have reset here. Interesting. So 1, 2, It was ant and spider. Okay. Interesting. There's... we can't go there. Can I jump above? No. So how am I going there? Do I need to push the gear is out of place. Teamwork. Teamwork moment. I mean, it looks very heavy. Okay, so with me... there's a luck rock mark in here. Can I search for it anyway? Okay, but I can't check what's inside, like the whatever chimney. A key? A small key. Is this game... I can't remember. Is this game like... it's a key for within this quote-unquote dungeon, or... there's a luck rock mark in here. Do I need to put like... it's a lot of... okay, so you need to have like 12 of them to be able to... at least like 10 of them to be able to progress. I see. So the question is like... did it open the door on top? What a creepy door. A giant keyhole. I mean, this... I just have like a small key, this will not work, are they sure? The key doesn't fit, okay. So is there something to do like... this is a dungeon, is there something to do outside, like on like the, you know, the other parts of the boat? Something is written here. 1 to 3 empty. 1 to 3 empty. That's a code, but like, what is the empty? I don't know. Let's check outside. Do we have things to do outside? Know that like the boat is basically working. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, my question, very interesting. Someone is calling me, so let me just... I'll call back later. It's literally... as weird as it is, I am working, so let's focus on the game first. There's something in here, but... can we jump with Jack there? We cannot. So what can we do with this small key? Can we... because we know that there's a door, obviously we can open. And And this was the door, like, with this, but... You don't have, like, because I'm expecting you to only work with... I don't know. What is this? This is a sign. Oh, okay. No, so this is where you use the small key, right? Who got the small key? You. Okay, interesting. Like the number of steps that there are. Some numbers have appeared there. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. Oh, so that's how you're like rotating things, right? 2, 3, 1. Okay, so you go there. I need someone to go here. Is it enough or not? It's so heavy for one person still. Okay. And now you go there. It's so heavy for one. Do we need the teamwork? Oh no, okay, we can. Oh, okay. So, do we want to... Wait. First... We don't have any hints left, right? This was like the number of... This was like the number of rotation that we need to do. Unless I'm completely lost. But I think it should be good. So it's 2, and we can try like in both. Oh, but like you. Oh, no, okay, it works. It was 2, 3, 1, right? Or am I stupid? Wait, no, okay. Because the number is appearing on the middle. So you need to like... I see. So you want to do 2 to the... Was it right? Just try to the right. Is the to the right? To the right is white. Let me just check because I think I've already forgotten. 2 black. Okay, 2 black. So we begin left. So もう一つ. To the left 2, then to the right we need 5, and then we want 1. So because we'll be at 3, we want like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Interesting. So we have opened the secret cave. Okay, so I don't know what's the deal with the boat. We're probably missing something, but I don't know what. This is where we want to jump, right? So we should have Jack here, and you will like jump. Oh, you just fell. Can you go back like safe? Okay, so you come back from here. Which doesn't make any sense, but like... Okay, so it's basically a solo exploration. You can go there, take that. can I like get, if I use the fishing rod, can I get this? Very similar to Link to the Past, yes. I see, so that's how you get there. Oh no, okay. It's moving slowly. Wait. Oh, okay, it works only once. I see, it will push up and then at some point it will, okay. So now you want to use the boots again, and we'll go from platform to platform. There are things... Okay, so I want to go right, probably. There. And here. So you can open that. Item. And you can use your blue key. We open. And we got the remote control. Whatever you can do with that. So we can go and take this. I'm expecting this jump to the left to be kind of like too much. So we'll go here, we wait for you to appear, we go north, wait for you to appear again. Okay, can we open the door here or not? Seems quite old. I can't even find the keyhole. So we can't open the door in here. But then what can we do? Oh, there's something in there. So I need to align myself here. I take my fishing rod. And probably this opens the door. They won't come, right? Then I need to go there. Okay. So we have opened the first door. Oh, in the second one. Okay. Interesting. We have, I don't know, those things. Crates, dangerous crates. And there's a robot. I'm guessing the robot is what you use with the remote controller, right? The remote. But what's the point? Is like the... Should I make a path to that particular... Okay. Let's try to... Okay, I'll use the remote controller. And... Okay, so I don't know how much energy you have. Oh, I should have... Okay. It might work. It's very funny. It's the same bar as in... Link to the Past, the magic bar. Okay, so remote controller again, and this time you go south. And hopefully we have enough energy to... Oh, because... So you're lost until I see. It's slightly cumbersome, to be honest. That's what we meant, but you know. The game is a bit like on the weird side. In terms of like ergonomics. But... I don't know. I still enjoy it. Just because the vibes are here. Hi, Cyber. It is also very nice to see you here. Oh, and we got like some energy back, so it's pretty good. So we just want to push in here. I'm expecting a rock in there. I hope that you're doing all right. So now, it would be easy if it was left, right? I'm expecting you to not be able to go left. So, this is not what I wanted to do. Again, item, remote controller, and this time I'll go like right. But I don't really know how. Is that where you go south? Like, I don't, mind maze-like puzzles, but we're kind of like going a bit blind in here. What is this game? It is on the layout. It is called Marvelous. This is the first game designed by, well, directed by Eiji Aonuma, the person, behind the modern Zelda games. And this is kind of a game inspired by A Link to the Past that was released 5 years before this game was made. And it was released in '86, so at the tail end of the Super Famicom. Or the Super Nintendo, as we called overseas. Okay, and I just need you to do one more. I regret nothing. Okay, so it's done. It's done. It just exploded. It literally exploded. We destroyed the robot. I mean, goodbye. What is this? What could it be? The fat one is lifting the tall one and the small one. Were there pirates who looked like us way back then? So I mean, this is kind of like what probably we will try to do. So let's explore the rest of the room. Do we have something else? Oh wait, there are different like levers, but how do I know which one is like the correct one? Think. Do we have like any more hints? I don't think we have more hints. I'm missing something, but I don't know what. They are very similar. There's no like difference between them. It's hard to tell from a distance. But all of your skulls, you are literally identical, so... am I missing a hint? Am I missing a hint here? I don't know, let's try in there. Okay, so... Can I teamwork in here or not? Okay, so it just works like this. Literally got Did we lose some health? We did lose some health. Interesting. Okay, let's try this one then. Teamwork. Okay. It works. Okay, but there was no hint on which one was the correct one, so it's a bit weird. Okay, let's... I'm expecting all of them to be like traps, so we'll just... This is a chest that can be opened by anyone, right? Okay, so anyone could like open this chest. It opened, sweet. A glass ball, a mysterious crystal ball. Fancy treasure. Let's show it to Miss Gina. I mean, we can't progress with the the ship for now, I think. At least I don't see how we can progress. So probably we should just go back to teacher. Moon team, it was getting late, so I came looking for you. What are you boys doing way out here? You'll give me a heart attack, you know? You all seem excited about something. Oh, I know. I bet you guys found something special, didn't you? It's almost time for lunch, so why don't you go wait in my tent? I'll go find Jim, and I'll head back there right away. Is Jim, again, like... doing something crazy? Okay. I mean, let's just go back. We opened the door, we opened everything. No, I really like the ambience of this game. You were off doing weird boy stuff. Go in the tent and listen to the egghead's boring lecture. Interesting. My friend, what happened to the rest of your team? I mean, they were just here 1 second ago. Why did they choose to not come inside the tent? Jim is still missing. I hope Miss Gina comes back soon. Who even cares about Jim? I mean, yes, I do understand, but like, probably the child is your responsibility now. You cannot leave the child to die in the forest. Think of the optics. What? Dear stinky brats, you guys suck. Don't think you'll get away with lifting my treasure. So I'm keeping an eye on you smoking hot teacher. Oh my god, don't talk about teacher like that. We can't make games with that type of language. If you ever want to see her again, come to the valley past the lake. Don't forget my crystal ball. The greatest pirate under the sky, King Blue. King Blue. Bluebird. Taken by pirates. What do we do, Moon Team? You guys are seriously going after Miss Gina, aren't you? Oh my god. Okay, well, if you are, at least take these walkie-talkies. Very funny the word walkie-talkies, because in French we use the reverse one. This is like talkie-walkie in French. When your team is too far to hear your whistle, equip this and use the B button. Oh, and I can switch between characters probably now. Oh, it's nighttime. Interesting music as well. Now we have a soundtrack. So I guess we just want to go to very funny also. They kind of like stay a bit far away and they are searching for you with like a custom like animation. Okay, so why am I going that way? We need to go the other way around. We want to go like to the do not enter door that we saw like a bit earlier. It's so hot. I need to drink like a little bit. And where are we saving, by the way? I can do like a manual save, but... Miss Jenna is in trouble. You already know. They are holding her hostage. They might be tiny, but they seem serious. They busted up this gate and headed to the valley. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and untie me. Those guys threw the key into the lake and ran off. Hurry up and find it. Some fish is gonna eat it. Okay. Wait, there's no key. Sire, my liege, there is no key visible. Oh no. Fishing time. It's fishing time once again. Oh, sorry, this is not what I wanted to do, but whatever. I misclicked and I just like loaded the quick save. Okay, so we need to fish like all the fish to find a key. It will take some time, so I need to prepare myself with some yap here. Okay, we need to equip that first, and let's enjoy ourselves, I guess. I don't know. I think, you know, there's this thing with like quote unquote like cozy games, but okay, so basically it means that it's not you. But what are cozy games? Okay, good RNG. I was prepared to like do some insane yap about like the cozy game genre, but I think you will not have the yap because we got the key too early. No, my point with like cozy game was that it is like a social construct, right? They are like, I do understand that there are things that are like slightly more comfy, comfortable, they seem like nicer to other games, but it's really like a reaction to, I think, our environment. Like, if you, like, for us, cozy game, it feels like very, you know, pastel, very calm slice of life games. But you can argue that like before, maybe like cozy game, quote unquote, or cozy media would be like new age media, you know, some decades ago. Because that was the thing that was seen as like the escape from, you know, society, like especially during the reconstruction after the war, but before like the economic crisis. And it's like, is this game, is Marvelous, would Marvelous fit into the cozy game aesthetics nowadays? Probably not, but I still think it's the case. Because it is, you know, Treasure Island, Return to Childhood, summertime, summer vibes. It fits this comfort or like healing media without being like a cozy game trademark, you know, TM. And what I mean by that is that I do think that like no, more than anything, it's like, is cozy game a useful category or not? I think everyone understands what we mean when we say cozy games, but does this category serves any purpose or not, is my question. Okay, interesting. I'm sorry I've been such a jerk. So you need to be like tied up with metal chains to kind of like learn the mistakes of your ways. I do understand. Or not. Okay, what a brat. What a brat. You dummy aren't planning on going after Miss Chen, aren't you? You've never even been in a fight. You probably don't know that you can use L to display your health. That's what I was doing. Just wait for the police to get here. What do you mean the police? Well, literally, what do you mean the police? Who is the police? Life isn't like a video game, you know? Later. Well, life should be like a video game, probably. So we can jump in here, I guess. But... Oh, because we need... So desu ne. I see the vision, because we'll be able to remove the boulder from the other side. This is not what I wanted to do. Jump boats, okay. Go towards the boulder. And then we use like... Oh, very interesting. There was this one as well. Okay, whatever. Just go here. Use... Wait. Isn't this like... E? But I can't... Who has the... Okay, not what I wanted to do, but it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, because it's like 2 levels. Oh... Life should be more like a fishing game and less like a survival horror game. Very true. Very true. I don't have like anything to add. I mean, okay, my take. Life is actually a fishing game. It's just that you are the fish. Can you see the vision? I'm just goated. You are the fish. If you are poor, you are the fish. Okay, Oh, there was a hole in here. A rope. That's what we saw on the other side. When we went with like monkey. I mean, but there's something in here as well. Let me think, because no. But who has the... Oh, I can't see you. I can't even see you. We need to regroup. Who has the walkie-talkie? Is that... Okay, so let's be in a group. Oh, no, but everyone has. I'm just stupid. Don't worry about me. Okay, so we go that way. You go there. Then walkie-talkie here. And we call you, whatever, it doesn't really matter in here. You are the leader of your group. So now you can go there. And we can even go here and get like the... Oh, you need to change to like the swimming goggles. Okay. And now we we go here, and we can go to the boulder, and we can like push the boulder, the three of us. Probably. So now, teamwork. Mashing moment. I love mashing. You don't know how much I enjoy mashing. And you have like advanced mashing like techniques, some sort of like double finger mashing, some sort of like machine where you slide the controller like on your fingers. Very interesting. Okay, so here we are at the very least with that. We can't go there, so probably we want to go here. There is some sort of like sand, quick sand, so we want to use Jack, and we probably want to jump over the pit here. Interesting. I completely failed it because I was not... No, it was calculated. In fact, it was calculated. The thing is, I really don't know where you save. Do we have options to save the game? Oh, it's with select, of course. We can progress a little bit. I think we have been streaming like 2 hours and a half, but we can go for a little longer. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so what can you do with that? Maybe we could tie them together with a rope. So we have the rope, so we can like... We can tie it. Jack is working very hard. I really enjoy that the game is not going too much like on the stereotypes aspect. At least for like the main characters, because like the representation of women, of girls... yeah. But I do enjoy that every person in the main party is kind of like dependable. Tomatoes. Full of nutrition. It might be good for restoring health, but you cannot eat it unless you're injured. Okay, I see. Something is written on the board. It says danger ahead. You will be injured. What should we do? I don't know. It seems a bit... Okay, but what's the point? What's the point then? Because that was just for healing purposes? Like this is not the... where we progress? Can we like... We can't purge that, right? Like someone can be here obviously, but like... we are missing something. No, I didn't want to do that, but... The question I have is like, what do we do? Can we... I mean, I can... Is Jack basically like doing the adventure alone? At least for now? I guess so. Goodbye. I mean... We hope you don't get like killed. Going like in the forest alone. But at the same time, Jack is the only character that knows how to jump. Nobody knows how to jump. It opened, sweet. Interesting. I mean, there are those things, but we can't... Oh, so that's what is hurting us. It's targeted, right? They are targeting me. Okay, so that's how you get like one person on top, probably, or at the very least, like on the right. Go home, leave. Why? Anywhere but my ears. Whoop. I don't know what... I'm sorry. I just saw like a... Oh, you don't want me to come. Interesting. So... What do I need to do to make you leave? Well, you don't have... Do I need to mash? Again, like, what is this like abuse that we are doing right now? But like I cannot like open the chest, right? Like those things, unfortunately, I cannot open them. But I can't bring my friends with me, right? I'm missing something. Oh, we should be careful, because we'll die at some point. We could go back and get some tomatoes, to be honest. This is something we need to do here. This is the very interesting, like, alarm sound in those old games. Okay, let's go back and get some tomatoes, because I can't deal with this alarm. We won't die. Surely we wouldn't die. Surely. Soon, try again. From this save? From the tent, from the ship. I mean, from the tent is fine. Okay, think. Why are my friends not joining me? Can I go like to the forest with the entire team? I mean, it can only work because we know how to jump, but only wait. Only Jack knows how to jump, right? Every time I jump, my party is leaving. So... Oh no, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. Don't mind me. That's why those rocks were here. I'm literally just stupid, I think. Okay. My bad. There we are. So avoiding like the birds will be like a bit complicated in here. That's why we will get like hurt in the forest. Unless like I learned the patterns, but I think like it's a 2 cycle, right? You can go there. Because we can like swap in the middle of like the thingy. So item red. Okay. Meat and ball. Yakyu. I don't see the vision of baseball, to be honest. Bob, anything in your way with the B button? Oh, that's how we are making the monkey flee, right? No damage. No damage, by the way. Okay, so now that we are here, unfortunately... But it's terrible. Oh no, and now we can like... What? What? You are... Nisemono, you're a fake? A zipper? I'll let you live to see another day. Remember this. What are we... What are they doing? Okay, we need you to be here so we can do like the teamwork. Let's combine our power. Okay, very good. The boulder is gone. Very interesting. I mean, if I do this, like, it will push me, yeah, here, so... How am I... Can I go there? No, I can't. Oh, I know. Use it here, so you will be alone, and I need you to dash. And probably we won't get pushed by the... Okay. Almost there. Okay, I see. Almost there. So I need to dash a lot more. Well, earlier and towards like the north, so the wind will push me, but I think I should be able to cross before I get pushed off the cliff. Probably. So let's try again. And we'll dash from here. Okay, good enough. So can I immediately like strike you with the perfect? Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. Are you a nice dog or are you not a nice dog? Who's there? I'll eat you. I'll eat anything in my way. You're probably not a good dog. There's an SOS in here, written in here. It's an SOS. Someone is calling for help? I mean, I guess so. Who are you? Something came out. Something is moving in here. What's this? I was about to be eaten. Thanks, Giant. Nice to meet you. My name is Polly. If I stay here, another dog might try to eat me. So my present to you is to go along with you. I'll hitch a ride with... What are you thinking of doing to a lady? If you don't come closer, I won't go with you. I mean... so you want to go with... Max, okay. Let's be friends. Oh, probably the tiny girl became your friend? But I don't know. She seems a little bossy, so that's like the okay. I remember. So we can't go back. Let me... Ah! Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, probably. What's this message? It's a sign. It looks like a map of this island. Okay. So nothing very interesting in here. We should progress a little bit. I guess we are... Again, there will be like... Try to like a mummy water. I mean, we could get another one if we go south. But do I want to do that again? Well, for now, let's swap to Jack and we'll check what's on the other side. Oh, there's like some... Are you always shooting like south? Do I need to use like the controller on you? What if I use the controller? What if... I'm just a robot. Okay, so we'll use this. Set the robot's path. I mean... You want to go right? But I don't exactly understand. 1, 2, 3. Is this what they want me to do? I don't understand. So you will get like 2, okay. Here, but what then? Are you trying to shoot like... Oh, I see, but I can like move you again, right? So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I just need to check like your orientation. Because no, you shoot like in the direction you were like last... moving towards to. So... Here I just need... Teamwork. No, item. Rimokon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so go to right, 1 down, and you can just go left. And probably you'll be like on the right position to be able to make a bridge, I guess, like a leaf bridge. It's growing fast. It's growing quite fast. Look at how Jack seems very happy. So I guess that you can also try to... What is the distance? 1, 2, 3... wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basically. So if I want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll try to like also water the plant that is like on the right. But I do not know if it will really work. Two. No. Do that. And maybe it will work. Oh, did I miss one? No, I think it's okay, right? You feel a bit close though. Yeah, okay, so you need to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up by 2. And then probably just write once. I don't know. I don't even know if it serves any purpose, so... Okay, so just for that. Literally just for that. Why not? But also, what am I doing with my life? Okay. Oh, there's like another robot here. So we should try to do this as well. Okay, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not hard. So, here, let's use the item, Dimokong. We go south, so twice to the right, and we can just go up here. I'm doing my quick save in case something will happen. Okay, and you should be able to shoot like the... Okay, again, just for like a rock. I mean, it's probably not that bad, to be honest, but it feels a bit underwhelming. Okay, so let's try to continue. We can go there. Isn't that where the... You just entered. Okay. It's a sign. Look like a map. Okay, can I enter this as well? Am I too big? Can we move it somehow? I mean, it's probably locked for now, but... I don't know. There are things here. We can move like those boulders, probably. Oh, that's the end. That's the end here. So we should, at the very least, try to move them. Okay, I don't see the point of doing that. Like, I'm kind of like expecting a treasure, but maybe I'm just like imagining things. and there's just nothing to do in here. I don't think it's wasted to do here. Like, why would you put like 4 boulders? We take the loot. Okay, we take the loot. I'm fine with the loot. I don't think it's wasted. We saw that like to activate the ship, we had to pay 10 lucky rocks. So probably the more we have, the less hassle if there's a situation where we need to pay like a lot of rocks back to back and we don't have the time to farm again. Oh, this mashing felt a bit harder, but probably because like chaining like 4 mashing sessions back to back is kind of like not very good for the hands. Mashing is not very good. This is not like a movement that your wrist will appreciate. There's this, but I feel like we need like some sort of, or can we? No, we need some sort of whatever tool to remove those things. Okay, so this is here, but probably we can't. So where am I going? I cannot enter in here, or can I with you? Oh, I can. Okay, so this is just something for you. Interesting. Literally got trapped. Our trap rules. What do you want? We're the pirate Patchy Brothers. You're pretty pathetic to have fallen into our trap. Want out? Then you gotta guess our age relation in order. I'll explain. The oldest one is to the left of the youngest one. Okay. The youngest one is to the right of the middle one. Oh, okay. Is to the left of the young... Wait. Say again. I kind of want the... Oh, so I need to choose immediately. Okay. Let's... I should have taken notes or whatever. The oldest one is to the left of the youngest one, but not like immediately adjacent. It can be like 2 to the left. It just means that like the oldest one cannot be on the right. The youngest one is on the right of the middle one. The youngest one is on the right of the middle one, and the middle one is on the left of the youngest one. But this is like the same thing. Is this you or like the oldest? So you have to be like middle, right? I feel like there's like 2 possibilities the way they're wording the puzzle, but we're not letting you out unless give us the goods. I mean... Well, it doesn't really matter, right? When I have my friend... Thank you, my friends. What do you have, like... Don't fall for their lies. Stay close to your friends. Bye-bye. I mean, I wish, but they were too big to enter here. So I'm guessing we get the hammer here. Okay, it's very similar to Link to the Past, to be honest. Like, there's indeed like a lot of things that are extremely similar. Also item-wise. What is... Okay, so that's for later. We'll be able to push the pipe just after. But for now... do this, do that, take this. Oh, because it's you just want it for the water, so maybe is it? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Let's push this thing. Okay, so we need to line them up like one by one. Here, okay. Oop. So no teamwork, and we just push. Oh, this is some intense mashing. Oh, they are moving against me. I need to mash so hard. Oh my god. Really? They were pushing back so hard. I had a bad position. I was mashing with one finger, which is like far too suboptimal. So the water is probably coming in here. We can like explore like the cave like on top. There are those things, but I guess like we can fish from here with... But it also like kind of feels like you had like, yeah. So maybe I just want to fish you. The rest doesn't matter at all. There's like something in the middle of the lake also, but yeah, we are not reaching that, at least from this side. So let's ignore that for now. Donkey Kong. This is not how you use a ladder. It's very funny, but it's not how you use a ladder. Oh, but we need someone... someone there. I don't see the vision yet. I don't see the vision yet. There's like a cart, but where is it leading? Can I leave the cart? Oh, it might be something you want to do with... Oh, you cannot fish in here. So the cart is kind of useless for now. I don't know. What do I have? I need to like kill... Oh well, I mean, there's only one character that can, you know, kill the enemies, quote unquote. But I need to equip this. 3 damage. I'm taking 3 damage here. Okay, so you'll be able to go there alone, I'm guessing. Do I need to just wait? Oh, I see. But I can't... Okay, it's just a matter of... I'll do a save state, but it's just a matter of pushing in here, right? I wish I could like snipe you, but... Oh, I could have gone on this cycle. I mean, very good. I got greedy here. I got really greedy. After the next one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but I will take a lot of force damage here. Wait, I did not... Well, I did a save state for that, but... Like, I think it would be like a little bit too much to redo from there. I should not like kick the tomatoes because it gives me like a good... I think the tomato... After the tomato is like the biggest cycle of... Yeah, okay. Don't kick the tomato then. But we're progressing very slowly. So after this one, I can go. Use the branded strat. What is the branded strat? What is the branded strat? What are you talking about? Yes. Oh, I need to... I can't jump here, so I need to wait for you to... Oh, this feels very risky. I mean, we're on a cycle, like every card is moving at the same speed, but... Okay, I'll take that, I'll take that. What are they? Don't think we'll just let you slide on by. I mean, I have like my mate. I can just like... Oh, but then no, it's literally like there's... Nobody is here anymore. But can my friend come? Can my friend come? Like if I go here and I do like the reverse like travel, will I be able to like jump in the cart? No, only one person can jump in the cart. So my friends are stuck like on the other side for now. Unless like I completely missed something, but... Okay, I'll swap to you and I'll see if there's something we can do in here. Oh no, because we want to go down. We want to go down, I remember. So for now, just do this and we'll set up like... we'll set up them like on the thingy here. Okay, I see. So just swap there. You take this, you call, and we continue like progressing in here. Probably... Yeah, okay, so everyone is here. I wish I had something to heal myself because we'll hear the sound alarm for quite a while. I mean, just ask. Never punished. Item, red key. Why me? Like that, an empty chest, just for fun. I think the fact that you see like the dialogues every time is kind of like also like, it's just empty. Blue, I mean. Okay. So there was something here. We're at 16, not bad. I can't because I've changed my team and I forgot to put you back on the team here. Okay. And this will be for Max. Okay, here. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Now we go back up, and there's probably something to do with those logs that we saw like on the previous room. What is this? Blood? It looks like paint. Oh my god. That was a bit crazy. Can I? Okay. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. And unfortunately, oh, I'm so... very interesting how I keep messing up buttons because like I'm playing with like a PS5 controller and I've put like the save and load on like L2 and R2. And obviously when you need to switch characters with like R1, it's very easy to misclick. And then goodbye. Goodbye progress. Okay. So we know that there's nothing in the other chests, so it doesn't really matter. We are back at like where we were. And now, my friends, you need to come back. And now I have an idea of what we can do. Let me swap to you. You need this, and we'll try to... But we're taking damage from that. Okay. Oh, and probably... Can I push that alone or not? Okay, so let me swap between you and you. Oh, you're taking damage, like, even by... So, can I, like, use this as some sort of... a ram? Well, my problem is like, how am I dashing? Do I need to make... Oh, you need to be the leader to be able to dash, right? And you make the entire party dash. What? It was a fake? I guess this one is the true one then. Are we done with that? Do I need to like ram again? Okay. We were taking 3 damage in here. I just want also to see what the message is like on the wall. Probably like a joke of sorts, but You're stuck here forever, nerds. We're sorry, you're not. Sarcastic and rude. I also like the drawing a lot, I think. Nose our chance, get them. They're just beating us up with a rude. I have no comment to do. I have no comment. Average Japanese game. Average Japanese game. There was another game called, I can't remember, but kind of very similar reference to like Link to the Past, and oh my god, it was like colonialism 101, so racist, I don't know. Crying children stop crying and stare in awe when they see me. You kids are you kids too terrified to talk. If you don't give me what I want, your pretty little teacher will die. Don't try to play dumb with me either. I know you guys took it. That will lead us straight to Maverick's treasure. It will finally be mine. Patches, place the ball over there. Okay. Is it becoming like a sort of compass? Compass of sorts? Yo! No, teacher! Sensei! Well, if the cops come, your teacher's dead. What do you mean the cops? It gives me a lot of the mysterious cities of gold. Those sounds and like the technological aspect. Okay. What'd you do? He fell right into one of Maverick's traps. What a dunce. You kids want to save your teacher, right? I do. Then you need to find that crystal ball fast and get out of here. Hurry! I mean... Forgive me, Patches. Will you be alright? Interesting tune. Very Final Fantasy-esque. What was that light? Let's save Miss Gina. Uh-oh. Water. Very Earthbound also. Earthbound 3. I mean, Earthbound 2, but like Mother 3, right? Or literally swept up through like the pipes. I mean, not bad. Not bad. What are we supposed to do? Oh, there's our friend. By the way, if we go like to, I want to check. We can dash also, right? Makes our life slightly easier. Where are like the other kids? Whoop. Oh, there's like So that we saw, but like there's also like a paper on the left that we did not check earlier. There's a letter here. To the members of Moon Team, since the ship came from town, we are leaving right away. We waited 2 hours for you to show, but you never came. We called the police, so let them look for Miss Gina. You should probably get a ride from them to town too. This year's camp really got out of hand, but after you get back to town, let's play soccer again. Make sure you come back, punks. Jim. Well, kind of thank you, Jim. So, well, let's go back to the boat because it's what we had to do. I also like the fact that I mean we are nearing. This is also very Earthbound-esque in the sense that we are nearing the end of like chapter 1, right? And you basically do your adventure in a kind of like finite world, finite map instead of a true open world, and I think it's pretty good. Like there's more consistency and it's tighter than Link to the Past to some extent. Open door, safe teacher. Okay, but how? How though? Do I have anything that is of use? Or can I use you? And she will work like the... Oh, thank you, Polly. Kind of based. This keyhole was very old and rusty, but no worries, it should open now. She's kind of cute. Kind of cute. +2. Thank you for your work, by the way, Siggy. Okay, so now we can go there. Okay, and that's like the... Well, I need my friends though. Move ship to save teacher. Interesting. Come on, Winky, you have to explain from the beginning. The door in this cave can't be opened using only one crystal ball. In order to open the door, you need 3 more crystal balls. And don't blame me, it's the first puzzle left by Captain Maverick. We can use this ship to track down the other 3 balls. It is the only way to save your teacher, so I guess 1 chapter per balls. Per ball, per orb. Otherwise, you'll end up like those pirates. So how about it? Do you understand? I do. It should show the position of the next crystal ball, sort of like a compass. It's a nice game. I enjoy myself. I enjoy like the exploration part. That is kind of like more holistic than, you know, puzzle and Zelda games. But we know that like Eiji Aonuma is such a good designer of dungeons. And like all the best dungeons in the Zelda series are dungeons that are very holistic. And you can feel that influence in here. Oh, okay, so we already had we already used the orbs for the furnace, so it's good. I mean, Max is literally like walking on a hole. No disrespect, but... Oh, this is very reminiscent of like the Mysterious Cities of Gold, when they get like the solar ship, you know, near the in the first episode, like before the golden condor. I used to love the mysterious cities of gold so much. There has been like a second season where they explore China, I think, but it was made only by French people and in 3D, and I was like, it just doesn't work. Whoa. I will get seasick at some point, I think. Can I use that? Steering wheel is listing how to control. When the compass is pointing straight ahead, that's when you'll need to lock in the course. Take hold of the helm. When it's north, right? Okay. Oh, it changes to blue entirely, right? Oh, I see. I can control it slightly, and then it's a matter of timing. I don't know. I thought I could control it, but maybe not. There's no rhythm here, so it's like slightly hard to like gauge the... Okay. So pretty good, and I guess we can just go out, right? Do-do-do-dum. Do-do-do-do-dum. There's a bird. Hello. I'm glad I found your ship. I needed to take a breather. How far are you kids going anyhow? The island I just came from was crazy. They were having some horrible drought. The people and fields were just dry as dust. It used to be such a nice place. But I've talked your ears right off, haven't I? Toodaloo. Do I need to do anything in here? This is crazy. I mean, there's nothing for me to do, right? We'll soon arrive at the next island. Pull the lever. Again? Okay, and here, there. Teamwork. And this time we pull. Okay. We arrived at an island. Okay, so I guess make Indio and daughter happy. Who are you talking about? What are you doing? Hurry up and find the crystal ball. Oh my god. This time his instinct seems to be on spot on. Okay, no need to be rude. And we'll probably stop here, I think. Chapter 2, perfect. Benson the pirate. Let's just... Well, we can stop here. Okay, save. I'll save in another slot. That was fun. To be fair, I don't remember a lot of the game. I remember certain sections, but it was like very floating. I played this game like 10 years ago, something like that. You know, 8, 9 or 10 years ago. So yeah, fun. I really like, you know, the lack of combat. the absence of combat and the fact that it's more like exploration based. I don't have a lot to say for now. I do enjoy the puzzles. There are things, like it's an old game, and there are things that in the writing I really don't enjoy. Ergonomics, certain things could have been made like a bit more, I guess, enjoyable, less menuing, but it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. And yeah, this is like a game I remember fondly, and I think it's a game you do enjoy as a kid. And I do think that all like I don't know if it really worked in Japan, but if I had like this game when I was like, 8, it would be like a major experience. We did Rhapsody, and I had like the same opinion on Rhapsody being like a game that is very, remarkable for like a young person, a young child. Rhapsody because of the singing and like the, shoujo aspect. Here it's like the exploration and I don't know, it's good-hearted, I think. So yeah, we shall continue that at some point. I'm kind of trying to, do something new every week. So we'll continue that at some point. Maybe next week, maybe later. But that's basically it for now. So next week we'll continue Dragon Quest. I don't know if it will be 1 or 2 sessions. I just don't know. I'm still working on moving in Japan, so it will not be like immediately, but probably like mid-July we can do an episode on that. And I may want to select like a few episodes like to watch in advance, but I'm not sure about it, to be honest. So yeah, we'll talk about that like when I'll have a bit more visibility. And yeah. So thank you. Yippee. Mooming. To be fair, like this again, I've told that like before, it's very, very interesting. It's just that I don't know how much I want to read and watch of the series to prep that. Probably I will have to watch like a few things, check maybe like movies, films, if there are some films that I find interesting. I kind of want to like also compare like Mooming, the different versions of Mooming and what was made in Japan. So I need to do like a little bit more research before like proposing things. Okay, people were also calling me during the stream, sending me messages. I have like 20 notifications on Discord. Not 20, but like, some notifications. So I won't delay too much. I don't think anyone is streaming right now. I'll send... Oh, decent amount of people are streaming. I'll just, send a few people towards someone that is talking about like moth and insects in general. So we'll just raid there, I think. So anyway, thank you very much for today, and I'll see you next week if I can like start my raid.